Hey guys, welcome to this 15-minute full body yoga flow to boost recovery. This is good for anybody who potentially has a bit of soreness in the body and just needs a nice full body stretch on their rest day. So we are going to get started seated at the back of the mat. We're going to take both arms up, inhale, interlace the hands, exhale, push your palms up. Nice long spine. Hold it for 2 breaths. And then release your arms down. Walk your palms forwards, keeping both sit bones firmly on the mat, reaching as far forwards as you want to go. And then option to bring the forehead down to the mat. Letting go of any tension through your shoulders and your upper back. Enjoy the stretch and breathe here. And then slowly walk your palms back in. And then come to tabletop, so kneeling, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Let's go for cat-cow, so drop the belly, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, round your back, pushing your shoulders up away from the floor. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round and push up. Chin to chest, tuck your tailbone. Inhale down. Exhale round. And then come to neutral spine. Take your knees as wide as is good for you, toes together. Pull your hips back to child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat. Sending the knees a little bit wider, allowing more space for the chest to reach the mat. Enjoying the stretch through the hips. And then walk your hands to the left side of the mat, stretching through the right side body. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly walk your hands over to the right side. Again, resting the forehead on the mat for a few breaths. And then come back to center. Come onto the forearms. Place both palms to touch. And then pull the hands behind the neck, stretching all the way through the triceps. Option to come up onto your tiptoes, so we're more in a kneeling position. Whatever you find most comfortable. Just feeling a nice stretch all the way along the triceps into your lats and your shoulders. And then release the hands back down to the mat. Roll the body forwards. And we're going to come to our puppy pose. So walk the hands to the top of the mat. And then lowering down with the forehead. And maybe you can bring your chest down. Whatever you feel is appropriate for you today. Keeping the hips high. Enjoying the stretch in the shoulders and the upper back. Breathe in here. Push through your palms, bringing your body back up. And then when you're in your tabletop, we're going to place the right palm in line with your left knee. Sweep your left arm up, opening your chest. And then we're going to thread the needle, bringing the left arm down, shoulder and ear come to the mat, right arm extends forwards, or option to place your right hand around your back onto your left thigh. And then bring your right hand to the mat and push yourself back up to tabletop. Left hand in line with right knee. Right arm reaches up, open your chest, and then thread the needle. Shoulder and ear come down. Same again, left arm forwards or behind your back. Staying here for a few breaths, breathing through the nose and out of the nose. Bring your left hand forwards and push yourself up to tabletop. Then when you're here, tuck your toes, pull the hips back and slowly extend both legs, coming to downward facing dog. We're going to bend the knees one by one, pushing into the heels, keeping a nice long spine. A few breaths in your down dog. And then step your right foot forwards, drop your back knee down. Option to keep both hands on the mat or sweep the arms up, low lunge. Keeping the right knee bent and the hips low. Feeling a nice stretch through the left hip flexor. Bring your hands down, place both hands inside of your foot, heel toe the foot to the edge of the mat. We're in lizard. Keeping the hips low. Option to tuck your back toes, active lizard, rocking forwards and back. Enjoying the stretch in your right hip. And then lower your left knee down, pull your hips back, release your right leg back to tabletop, and then take a child's pose. Again, bring yourself forwards to tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward dog. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. When you're ready, step your left foot forwards. Back knee drops down, low lunge. Wherever is good for you, hands on the mat or sweeping the arms up. Keep your hips low. Focus on your right hip flexor, pushing the hips in towards the mat as deep as you can go. One more breath here. And then hands to the mat. We're going to come to lizard, so heel toe the foot out. Hips come down. Option to stay here or back leg comes off the mat. Shifting back and forth. Feeling a nice stretch through your left hip. then release your right knee down, bring your left knee back, child's pose. Slowly make your way up and release the legs. We are going to come to a seated position with bent knees, and then take a hold of your feet, come into butterfly, let the knees fall to the sides and create little pulses up and down, stretching through both hips. If it's too intense, just take the feet out in front a little bit more. Keeping a nice tall spine. Keep breathing here. One more breath in your butterfly. And then release your legs, shift your body forwards. We're going to come to reverse pigeon. So place your right ankle on your left thigh. Push your chest towards your legs. Feeling a stretch in that right hip. And then release, left leg on top, push your chest forwards. Trying not to arch the back, keeping the spine nice and long. And gently release your left leg down. Take a hold of your knees and make your way onto your back. Pulling your knees into your chest, and then happy baby. Take a hold of the feet. Let the knees fall to the armpits and gently rock from side to side in your happy baby. Maybe you want to straighten the legs. Do whatever feels good. And then gently release your feet. We're going to come to reclined butterfly. So feet together, let the knees fall to the sides. Bring in the feet wherever is good for you, maybe closer to the hips or further away. Let all the tension release from your shoulders. Close your eyes and rest here. Feel free to stay here as long as you need. But thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. I hope to see you in the next one.